Hey guys, where are you? No, seriously. We're going to go to the offsite. We've got to get stuff done. Oh, there you are. Come on, let's get to the offsite and talk about crap I sold. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
Yeah, mate, Tori.
It's Geelong-Flipper here.
Tori here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori. Tori here, the
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? All right, guys. Okay. We're on our way to the offsite. I'm going to do the usual, grab a toasty, grab a coffee. It is Sunday, and I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who came and watched the live stream. I have so much fun when you guys are in there chatting. The memories we have together of time spent doing fun things. But just as importantly, I did want to, in a recorded video, acknowledge everyone who donated or super thanked during the live. It was exceedingly generous, and all I really ever have expectation of is just your time, and maybe if I can pick up a new subscriber. But the fact that you guys were sending money, so helpful. It will be used wisely. I don't take any of that stuff for granted. So I just want to publicly acknowledge and thank everyone who did super thanks during the live yesterday. It meant the world to me. And yeah, we picked up another Grand Flip member. So Disgruntled Octopus, thank you, mate. I'm stoked to add you to the ranks, and I hope that you guys are getting plenty of value and entertainment out of this. And let's get into driving, stopping at an Oppo on the way, and then we will go and pick some orders. I just had two more sales just then. These die-cast cars, guys, I can't emphasize enough how much fun they are to list. And just if you do list them up right, like I just sold two die-cast cars for $39 plus postage. So I'll show you them. They're just fire trucks. Someone must be into that. Don't blame them. Fire trucks are cool. So are you. Let's get going. All right, guys, we're at the offsite. Hope everyone is super well. If you've sat through this, you've probably heard me say hi, I'm Tori several times now. So we won't do the hi, I'm Tori. Door is partially shut because it is windy outside. It feels a bit weird being just in here. I was frustrated because if you saw the last video, not the lives, I had said I was going to take the wheels off this thing, just there. But I hopped in the car, I started driving, I'm like, oh crap, I didn't bring the shifter. But I did, however, fortunately it was a fluke. I've got my socket set here, so I should be able to remove those wheels. So we'll do that first. And then we'll get on to picking these orders. That might be better. So the op shop was a bust. Not that it was a bust, actually, to be honest. The op shop was packed. There was no parking out the front. And sometimes, I don't know about you guys, sometimes I take that as a little bit of a hint that, wow, food just came out. I might even try to zoom in on that later if I remember. Sometimes I do take that as a hint that I'm not meant to be spending money today. Okay, so that one fits. So yeah, sometimes it's handy to think like that. Other times it's frustrating because that dopamine rush. No, other way. Yay. Okay. So I think that's the right size. Yep. Tell you what, whoever invented these things was a genius. And once again, if I brought my electric screwdriver, these fit into it. So it would have been quicker again. Okay, we're almost at finger looseness. I hope that you guys had a really good weekend. Channel members, I hope that you're having a good Sunday. If you are new to watching and you do want access to these as they occur, to be honest, I just think the channel members are so kind. You don't need early access to it unless you're wanting to watch me on a Sunday when it is actually Sunday. Like for example, today is Sunday. Yeah, otherwise it doesn't matter for the most part. I might put them, even coming through that door still is the wind, but just down the bottom, so it sort of comes up and I'm like, oh, it's cold. But because I'm full, once I, like in the summer, once I'm in my shirt and shorts, I'm kind of a ride or die on that. There isn't a lot of room under here, so that does help. This thing does help, I should say. Still, guys, we stacked all that stuff up there yesterday. And by the way, I know you guys are currently, as I'm recording this, my video about too much stock and depression has been up. And I appreciate all the kind words and comments that you guys are giving. I did surmise that a lot of us are the same, and the fact that it's resonating, well, I'm glad that, you know, you don't feel alone, because you're not. Will you go in there? No, you won't. Do I need an adapter? An adapter? No idea. Let's just see if I can grab it with my paws. Of course. Yep. So, yeah, the fact that that video might help anyone is awesome. And those of you who messaged me and said, hey, I feel the same way, but I feel overwhelmed, do some things for me. So what I would suggest is that you have a look at how much, like, generally it'd be more established people, or, you know, that I think have this crazy, I've got to make X amount per sale. But I'm saying at the moment, if you've got too much stock or you're stressing out, to adopt that. Even though normally I'd say, look, if you can turn $1 into 10, do it. You've got to check the sell-through rate. I think Octo said it during the live chat. And I would agree. There's no point buying something that doesn't have recents. That there's been this big pause. Unless you've got something really special that's worth tons, it's not worth getting it if the sell-through rate, like there hasn't been a sale of that item for like a year or so. Because there's the slightest chances that you'll be holding on to it for a year or so. It doesn't quite work like that, but it just shows that it's not like a highly popular item. I'll just tilt you down that we're still together. Of course, I managed to find the splinter. I've been up since, well, I think it's about 11 o'clock or something now. I've been up since 5:30. Woke up and with a desire to list. And I'm not even making that up. I woke up, and you know how when sometimes you'll be able to go, okay, I'm awake, but I can go back to sleep. And other times your brain just starts whirring and you're like, that ain't happening. Well, the brain started whirring. I may have mentioned we're heading up to Queensland, but only for 3 days to celebrate Ali's dad's birthday. And so I need to have my draft bank done. So when we fly out on the Friday, I can just start releasing my drafts. We don't get back till late Sunday. So yeah, I do need that solid 3 days at least of getting ahead of stuff. So I'm picking media to just zap the heck out of it and just get all that bank ready. And then I might go back to doing some other stuff. It's a bit hard because I'm still bringing everything out of the house and bringing it here. but it's like trying to figure out where everything fits and works together, because with all this stock here and over there and at home, I've got a couple of gaps here that I can give the tubs that I'm creating at home. I can give them locations, but we're going to eventually have numbered tubs up the top. It's just bad luck for me. I'll be careful, so I know you guys worry about that. I will be careful, but yeah, it's just it is just bad luck. This is me, you know, trying to fix the monster that I created. Don't get me wrong, it's been a fun monster, that's for sure, and it is still fun. And to be honest, a large part of the fun is sharing it with you guys. I really, really enjoy doing the YouTube stuff. It does add a bit to my day, like the not even editing, because I don't really do much of that, but creating the thumbnail and doing other bits and pieces. While I'm gone, I'm generally 1 or 2 videos ahead, but I might goodness me, Tori, I might edit some of the thrifting trips I did that I haven't shown you yet from when I was in Queensland last year in October. But I'll do fresh voiceover, so it'll be Tori now and Tori back then. I nearly have to do them. That's the last wheel, which surprisingly enough is not a bad little thing to even get off these, because these casters are expensive. So yeah, the plan may be to just have some thrifting videos ready for you. I might record some stuff from when I'm up there, but it will be just me pointing a camera at myself saying this is what sold, kind of stuff. Maybe I won't be able to do picking videos for you over next weekend. I'll be doing I'll do a pick video on Thursday. This week I really need to stay on top of my shipping to just basically, if I can pick all the way through to Thursday, then I know I'll have a big day on Monday, but I'll get all my pack and track done then and get it all sent off. I've already resigned. Hopefully I get so many sales during that weekend that you know, most of Monday's pack and track, and maybe I need to use another day's worth of drafts. I don't know. But either way around, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the family. And people are coming from a distance, so that's lovely as well. All right, so let's carefully bring this back up. I'm lifting it over. Bear with me. I'm not quite Bob the Builder, but I'm bloody getting close. Can I fix it? Probably not, but I can alterate it. Alter it? Alterate it. What a nong. Hi guys, I'm Tori. I write books, but I can't figure out words. Oh, jeepers, come on. You're so close, Tori. Get it. Get it. We're so close, guys. I will need Ali's help with the last little lift, I think, but she doesn't have to do the super heavy lifting. We're just got to give it a nudge. Actually, I do have a rubber mallet here. I could probably just smack it over where I want to go. It's got these little nails that protrude up between the two. Sorry, I just realised I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to make these even, but there's little nails that are stuck in the timber. So yeah, and that's what happens. I go a bit too far. Eek! Again! Feel free to laugh. I'm not seriously. If I was if I wasn't so impatient, I just want it to be nice for her when she gets here. So I'd rather have you laugh at me trying to move something for 5 minutes that I know in my heart of hearts isn't going to move properly. Sounded like a knock, it was just the breeze. Wow, that was worse. I need... Oh, nearly. As soon as I go to lift it up, that's where things go bad. For now, I may even just leave it the F alone. You know I couldn't. Oh, got it. Oh, no, I didn't. But, can I get it? Are we that close? Yes. Yes! We fucking did it. All right. I'm actually so super stoked. So we may end up getting something different, but for now, this is our pack and track table. We'll have our supplies under here. It does have a top. Otherwise, I'd be doing anti-gravity kind of shit with my stock. Yeah, that is something that I'm very pleased about. So this is the top to it, and it's a bit banged about, but who cares? It was free. Very generous. And if I can line these up as well, can I? Yes, I can. Can I line it up? I don't know. Sorry, I'm not taking you on this journey. I'm just trying to get the table lined up. You can see where like screws and stuff will bang through. And actually, there's a slight chance that I might be able to use what was there. Okay, that made a good noise. These don't line up, so these holes don't make any sense. Oh no, they do make sense. Just someone screwed up, no pun intended. Still, that will definitely get us a good purchase. These guys, I wonder if I can just jam some of these in for now, or whether they'd just be too shitty for the job. They would sink, they're countersunk. Okay, so they're not perfect, but I'm doing my best. Okay, and it will hold. And when I bring the drill here, I'll be able to shove them in. Sorry, I don't know if you can see it here. And this may be boring as heck. Don't worry, we will get onto picking stock in a moment. But there's, you know, this is now my workplace. So I do want to get shit done and feel like I'm achieving stuff, to building a better area for us. One of the things that I am keen on is figuring out if I can somehow put some bracing behind this and then build some more shelving on the top of it. Like I said, everything is very like jerry built. I don't know if that's the right word. Okay, so there's a nail there, but I don't know, maybe these pluckers can pluck the pluck out of it. Don't know what sort of grip I'm going to get. Got it? Yeah, this one is, it did fit, it was flush. I'm going to remove that because it's sharp underneath, but when it was pulled apart, they've cracked the, basically cracked a bit of the framework on it. I'll make sure that Ali's happy with this bit, and then I will stick the two of them together just to make it safer. So for all intents and purposes, this is our little pick pack table, and it's done. But yeah, I will need to, it feels like that's crooked. I will need to drill some holes in it for safety. All right, guys, that's all done. Thank you for humoring me. I know that was 20 minutes of your life that you'll never get back. Hopefully you guys are listing, being Monday. I want you to be listing, and I am your listing company. So yeah, that's all good. I will have to shut some screws through the two pieces. It's funny, the bike is still in the way. Which of course won't change if I'm not bloody listing it to sell it, or putting it on Facebook, etc, etc. Let's not pretend that there's a toasty box that was already here. Okay. Nice, nice. You know the deal, guys. We're joining the hotspot, getting online. That was really generous. I just got a super thanks for my last video. Thank you. It gave me the notification, but then it all disappeared. Get rid of that one. I want to acknowledge it. Just give me a second, guys. Come on. It's hard. The reception isn't great in here. It was actually better at the old offsite. Like normally things would be loading up by now. I don't know how that's going to impact the picking. Okay. So, David K. I've got food in my mouth, but I just want to say thank you so very much. That's very sweet. David just super thanked me $5. Hey there, mate. Thank you so very much. I'm currently recording, so my thanks to you is in the recording, but I'm also getting it put onto YouTube now. I really appreciate the generosity, and thank you for being on this journey with me. Sincerely, I do mean that. They aren't just glib words. It means the world to me. Hope you have a good day. Done. You'll have that message before you see this. Alrighty. Very, very, very generous. Thank you, guys. It sort of messes with me emotionally. All right. Let's set our mind now to picking stuff at the offsite. It's funny having the door down because it's overcast today. It still is a little bit dark in, oh, it's not really. I can see everything perfectly, and you guys let me know how you see things in here. I think the vision is a little bit in shadow because the light's behind me, but then it's like, you know, it's not so bad. 9 items to send. And yeah, let's have a look here. We're starting at the start, which is a beautiful thing. So Mel S, channel member, she has bought the Sesame Street Dictionary. It was a book that I did hold up on an episode. I'm hoping that's where you saw it, Mel. It's an absolutely gorgeous book. I'll get it out for you. And yeah, so she bought that for $23.78, and that is inclusive of postage. That's awesome. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mel, and thank you for your continued support of the channel and also buying my stock. I will have some beautiful Richard Scarry books coming up soon. I'll be listing them. I'll be drafting them today, but they're utterly divine. So anyone who likes their old kids books, stuff like this is super cool. I love it. And I will be going through and listing some of my Dr. Seuss books as well. Well, some more of them, but some of these I'm going to list the older ones, the more expensive ones, and keep the paperback versions. I just want to read the stories. They make me laugh. All right, tub 47. Tub 47. 47, yeah. Come over here, my friends, and do the pick and dance with me. Pick and dance with me. Not a chicken dance with me. What is wrong with me? All right, far out. Going loopy on the streets. Loopy on the streets. Check out how beautiful that book is, guys. Mal, this is so cool. Dun, 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 dun. Now we're really stuck in here, just the two of us. It would be kind of creepy if the door snibbed itself. Don't let that happen. I probably do need to put a brick or something under there that it can never fully shut, or it gives me enough time if someone's going to fuck with me. Fantastic book. I think I paid $1 or $2 for this one, and yeah, sold it for $23 to Mel. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. All right, and now we've got the picking table. I can just pop it on there. Awesome. But yeah, obviously Mel always gives me little notes on here, and you can too. You can send a message to seller to identify yourself as a viewer, and that way I know that it'll be my absolute pleasure to read out the message and acknowledge the purchase on the show. So she writes, thanks again. I saw this on your video and couldn't resist. I'm a sucker for old kids books. So am I, mate, and I think a lot of us are. They're gorgeous. They're something that brings back good emotions. Yeah, it's my pleasure to be able to sell it to you. Not just for the money. I know it's going somewhere where it's going to be loved. So it's awesome. All right, in tub 4, we do have a copy of Battlefield Bad Company 2. Paid $2 for it. It sold for $12. So let's grab that one out. Tub 4. Thank God. Tub 3 is the new Nightmare tub. Tub 3, Tub 6. Tub 3, Tub 6, Tub 9, and Tub 12 are the new Nightmares. You know how I had to mess around with the 30, 33, 36? Same thing here. They're in a corner, so I've got to literally remove tubs to get the tub out. Or I sacrifice a space. Or I buy a smaller tub. I don't know. At the moment, if I really wanted to cheat, I could open up the roller door, but I want to put tarping behind there for 2 reasons. One, for the weather, both sun and wind and rain. And the other one is, if I'm in here, and particularly if I'm recording, anyone who walks past, as I've shown you guys, they slow their car, they look in, they have a bit of a peek, And when it's obvious that this is not set up as storage, more that it's a shop, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. All right. So tub 4. This tub is fairly full, so I may have to, well, I may have to just put it over here on the table. Wow. Wow. Actually, I know I hate to say it like this, but that is kind of cool, isn't it? All right, so we are, because I've got to get stuff out in order to find it. Now it's sort of a bit more exciting. All right, let's have a look here. Also, the next thing I've got to get out, I don't know if it's in a tub or at home. Either way around, I've got them. But it is one of my books. I had one of you guys buy one of my books. I'm excited for that. So we'll get onto that in just a moment. I need to stop the recording for a second, guys. Just Ali's texting me, and it's been a couple in a row. And you know what? I don't keep the lady waiting. Yep, no, everything is fine. I just had told her about the Matchbox car purchase. Like I said, I do like selling them. They go well. Battlefield Bag Company, number 2, limited edition. That is the correct game. That is the correct disc. Awesome. So, let's see here if we've got enough internet. It's going painfully slow. Peter, thank you for buying this from me, mate. Good on you. All right. I'll just see whilst I've got this out, see if there is any other tub 4. Tub. Yeah, there is. Okay. So, in case you're new, I list my Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars. I put them in individual bags to protect them because they are metal hitting metal. But once they're in there, I then put them in the bag that they don't go all the way through the tub. So, well, that's the idea. So, in tub 4, there was this fire engine, and it's a New Zealand fire truck. Andrew, thank you. Now I can see, Andrew, that you combine these and you've doubled down on your postage. I will refund you half of your postage. You didn't have to pay twice, but maybe it didn't let you. I might actually just contact you now. Hi there, mate. Thank you for buying from me. Full stop. I really appreciate the business. I can see that you paid $20 postage. Full stop. Never fear. I am going to refund half of that back to you and just combine the shipping. Full stop. Have a great weekend. Comma, Uncle Flip. I don't know if it's of you or not. I just call myself Uncle Flip on eBay whenever I send anything out now. So, done. And the other one, is, sorry, it's so bizarre. My iPad just started showing messages from a week and a half ago. I mean, I received them on my phone and on my computer, but it's just bizarre because I was catching up with my dad, and it's like it's giving me messages as though it's right, like happening now. No, it's not. Okay, so yeah, and then when you're done, you just reseal the bag. Makes it easier, guys. I am loving the die cast. Now, some people might go, well, you know, you only get $10 or you only get $5 or whatever. As a rule, you pay 20 cents to 50 cents per car, as long as you can list quickly. They're easy to list. I've shown you guys how to do it. I don't think it's a waste of time at all. And in fact, you know, with both of those sales there, the money was more or less, well, very well worth it. I made $39. Well, you know, take 40 cents off for the cost of the two vehicles. Andrew's got his cars because he must be a collector of fire trucks. And, you know, everyone's happy. Everyone's happy, including the person that I bought those thousands of cars from. I paid their asking price. They didn't even do a deal when I said I will buy thousands. And to be honest, if the price had been right, I would have bought, he had 50,000 of them. If the price had been right, the price was right for what I bought, but if I was buying 50,000 of them, I would have wanted them even cheaper. But, you know, that sort of stuff gives you opportunity, guys. If you have the chance to buy something that is actually, you know it's going to move, it's always great to have that sort of stock. I still buy Matchbox cars when I see them at the op shop, even though generally then I'm paying 30 to 40 cents per car. It's funny, they don't crop up quite as often as you would think. This is out of tub 1. So that red truck I got the $29 for. This is the green one. I'm getting $10 for that one. But yeah, so the money's good. And as I have said to you guys, if you're trying to get started or you find yourself in trouble financially, the little things like the cars and books and stuff like that, it's a great way of starting your eBay business. I'm not even kidding. Just once you sell the stuff that you do not need at home, don't sell stuff you do need. You'll be heartbroken. Been there, done that. You get into small things that you can afford. I mean, don't get me wrong, my photos of these little cars, I wish there was a different background, but my photos are damn solid. Like, you can see what the hell you're buying. And this is showing this a lot brighter. See how it's like that? That's more realistic as to the sort of dullness of the background. Don't know why if I do that, it lightens it all up as though I took a really, I don't know, amazing photo. But instead, they're good photos. So definitely the customer could see all the imperfections. They even get a look at my thumb. Can't undermine the thumb. I think I left a bit of cat fur inside one of them. Maybe I'll include that. That's from Poppet. I don't know, Poppet fur. I'm being silly. Andrew, I don't think the cat fur's in there now, mate. Meow. Okay. So there was another vehicle too coming up in the picking order. I'm going to see, this next pick is for one of my books that I write. In case you knew, I've written 11 books. Well, I've actually written more, but that's what's out. Well, sorry, the 11th is about to come out. You can buy them on Amazon, or you can buy them directly from me, or you can buy them through eBay. And just tell me if you want them signed or not. It'd be my honor to do so. They're comedy horror, real horror, all sorts of mischief. So if I've got it here, it's in tub 20. Tub 20. I don't think it's in there. Oh, look. Top 20. Is Tori's book in there? No, maybe, yeah. Like I said, I do have that sort of thing there, but I typically am not that worried about where I've got these books, just purely because I've got a heap of them at home. Oh no, it is in there. Okay, so I can actually show you two things, but this is the actual book that sold. So 130 something pages of conspiracy theories, zombies, Santa, elves, grey aliens. It's just dumb fun, and I had a ball writing it. So there's that one, and then this is the second book in the series. It is a self-contained book, so you can read it without reading this one. But if you want to just sort of be on top of it all, this is 196 pages, I think. Basically, someone does something at the end of this book and it makes them go into this book. Anyhow, it's Mike the Alien. Because this is the quick blurb. After the zombie attack on the North Pole, nothing could possibly get worse, right? That's what Mike the Alien thought as he teleported into the past, by accident, 3,000 years back and onto another Earth. Ancient Egypt, land of the pharaohs, the pyramids, the stuff of myth and legend. And he comes up across more zombies, Tutankhamun. It's a ball buster. I loved it. And Charmaine, thank you so very much. And basically, she writes, "Hi Tori, love your videos on YouTube. Thank you." So I'm personalizing that one and sending it out. And well, it's my stock. I sell these copies signed on eBay for $26 and $8 shipping. So it's going to be fun sending that to you, mate. And she goes, "If I like it, I'll get more." You will like it, and you will be getting that one. But if you want real scary, you get my book Pinata. It's horrible because it could actually happen. But yeah, if you guys want horrible horror, my book Pinata is on Amazon or directly from me. It's only short. It's 105 pages. In large print, 54 pages if you buy it on Kindle. If you're on Kindle Unlimited, you can just read it because it's on Kindle Unlimited as well. I like Kindle Unlimited. It gives me opportunity that I otherwise may not get. I get paid for every page that gets turned. So that's always really cool. Okay, so we are in tub 37, which is down lower, so we shall go down there and grab that. This is, actually no, I'll be able to, oh no, I didn't sort that one out. Hang on. This may be one of the messy tubs that made me think that I had to start paying attention to what I was doing. Because I don't think the cars in this one are actually in the big bags. No. I wish I'd actually brought some bags here to put them in. It's not the end of the world, but sometimes it means you've got to have a massive dig around. No, I can't get out of it. I've got to empty it properly. Tori, do your job properly. This is why you do this on video, to keep yourself accountable, mate. There it is. Now, I must admit, this car, I'll show you it properly in a second. It was one of my favourites. I actually had it up on my desk for a while, and I'll be able to give you the reasoning behind it. And it's another reason why I do love die-cast vehicles. But it's got a sort of a cool little backstory. It's funny, the horror books that I listed, they've sold well, but they have almost completely tapered off now. I don't think I've sold one of the horror novels in that vintage lot that I listed for a couple of weeks, I would say now. Which is funny because there's some actually quite rare titles in there. But yeah, remember I was cranking the books for a bit, and I realized the other day, I think I may have told you, that books and media still do account for roughly roughly about 25%, a quarter of my sales, a media. So that was interesting. Now, check this out. This one, it went for 20 bucks. Once again, I paid 20 cents for it. But, okay, yes it is. Okay, so it's really cool. It's just a digger, but look at the condition of it. It's barely got a bump or a mark. Only the faintest of chips on the edges. That's from 1978. Like, I'm only 6 years older than this toy. And this toy looks like it's in better nick than I am. So I was secretly quite delighted when I saw that that was going, because it's beautiful. And I hope that it's going to be, you know, in someone's cityscapes. I'd love to see what people do with their cars, like their cities that they create for them, because there is a modeling aspect to it as well. I could easily see how that becomes a very addictive hobby, collecting Matchbox cars. I bought them for a little while, and it wasn't because I had particular love for them. I do love them now, but I only buy them to sell. Though I do have one at home. I've got the Transformers Bumblebee VW. I think I'll keep that one. I love Transformers. Scott, thank you for buying this one from me, mate. So yeah, 20 cents into 20 bucks. Yes, thank you. That's good money. Going up to New South Wales. And this is awesome. He's getting a fantastic vehicle. Yeah, Hot Wheels Cat Bulldozer, yellow construction car, 1979. I'm sorry, I think I said 78. Anyhow, it's awesome. And once again, nice and clear photos. So you can see all the bumps and knocks it got for its age. Though, it's in really good condition. I was stoked with it. And I get these ready during the day so as I don't shock myself later. We're jumping into tub 25 now, and I've told you guys about this before. I'm just going to have another bite of my sandwich. I'll get it and I'll show you. Don't worry, I'm not going to suddenly jump up and scare you. All right, thank you for your patience. So, this is Corningware, okay? They do have different styles. Basically, the Corningware has the logo like this, guys. The actual print itself is in exceedingly good condition. It is very old, yet you will see them. If you look hard, you'll see them. And as long as the op shop doesn't whack too much of a price on it, the money can be substantial. So I picked this one up at a Savers with a lid for it for $7. Well, I sold it for $129. So 7 into 129. Can I cover their name? Probably, I'll see. Because I know sometimes people go, no, you didn't. Okay, that doesn't show the buyer's name. It's pretty ordinary. No. Okay, that might be better. Come on, show. See? $129. And $19 shipping. I'm going to bubble wrap the hell out of it. It will be able to bounce on the ground by the time I'm done. Corningware goes for good money. I grew up with, like most people my age, grew up with Corningware in their house. There are other Corningware prints that go for good money as well. So it's something well worth looking out for, and Corningware even now is very good quality. So don't freak out, you know, pick it up, give it a crack. Don't be scared of sending something breakable, insure it. Worst case, if you screw up and you don't pack it well, just make sure it's insured. You go, and if they come back and go, oh, it's busted, that's when you just go, I'm sorry, I'll put in an insurance claim for you. Or you put in the insurance claim and just refund them in the meantime. We complicate things unnecessarily. Okay, so then we've got tub 10. Oh, okay. I was really pleased with this sale, and yeah, I just was. You guys may have seen recently I picked up a pair of R.M. Williams pants at a thrift shop for $2. They're beautiful. They are vintage. $2 I got them for. And I just sold them for $54.28. And yes, using one of your comps. I think it was Murray River Pickers comp that sold that I used as for this. So thank you. Weren't the same jeans, but enough similarities that it was just a really good listing. So I modeled my listing on that one, and bam. I think if we go back and look at the videos, it's maybe 2 weeks old or so. 2-week listing to make $54 from 2. I'll do that. Okay. So we've got those ones done. Tub 30 and tub 32 now. So I've shown you guys more than once about these Sims games that I bought a whole heap. Turned out they were actually my friends who donated them. Yeah, I paid, I can't remember, I think it was like 50 cents a game or some such. No, this lot were less because you got 5 discs for 50 cents. Sold it for $11. Sims 3 Dragon Valley in tub number 30. Which should be just over here. Come on, don't be shy. Well, you can be. Oh, g'day Pikachu. How you doing in there, asphyxiating? Oh, I'm doing great, yeah. Far out. Oh, I was meant to have it immediately. Cha-ching! For those who like Pokemon, dudes of all ages, boys, girls everywhere. How cool is he? Build-A-Bear Pikachu. Cute. Build-A-Bear Workshop. Cute. I was going to do it again. I don't know if it's the tism or just my stupidity, but once I do something stupid and it makes me laugh, I need to keep doing it. It's like I get like Tourette's. All right. Tub 32. This one surprised me. I'm glad I sold it, but it surprised me. It's a total I've never heard of before. Tub 32, I'll show you. These have got a lot of plush in them too, because as soon as I undo them, they spring open. Yep, this has got all the Scooby-Doos. I showed you guys those, didn't I? I've got a whole heap of Scooby-Doo toys in that one. If you're into Scooby, the listing's up. A lot of wrestling figures. Please let this book be somewhere I can grab it easily, because there's a lot of loose stuff in here. Alright, so let's use our new table. That'd make far more sense. Because, yeah, a lot of these guys are going to have to come out. The wrestling action figures are not selling for me. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe they're just not very... I'm not into wrestling as so much. I know some of the people, but yeah. Even though the toys are in really good nick, I don't think I've sold any of them. I don't know. If any of you guys are into wrestling and think you've got a better chance of selling them than me, send me a fair offer. Bearing in mind I paid $5 per figure. Send me a fair offer and I'll work out a bundle for you. There's no point me having them when I did comp them and they're still not moving for me. Maybe I'm just not known as that sort of seller. Okay, so this book is called Tiggy and the Magic Paintbrush. Like I said, the books keep moving for me. I love them. They're just heavy. But obviously, I do know books. Even though, like I've just said, I've never heard of this one. I do know books. I do love books. And I must confess, selling books makes me feel good. I'm not doing that for any effect. I just saw a stray hair or something, or a cobweb. But it was my hair. It makes me feel good selling them. I love selling my own books. Not even for the financial side of it, which does help. But it just makes me feel good knowing that someone's going to have a little adventure. You know, in the pages of a book, there are so many adventures to be had. I pity people who don't read. I think sometimes it's a bit of a dying art form. Here's a question for you. I like audiobooks, right? I prefer written books, but I do like audiobooks. But when someone says, I've read that book, and then they tell you that it was audiobook, do you think to yourself, good on you? Or do you think to yourself, well, you didn't really read it, did you? It's like, for me, it's kind of like it's nursery time and, you know, someone's reading a little story to me. I remember someone was trying to lowball me on these too. I think I've got them up for $25 and they kept offering $5. And it's just, yeah, it's just crap because you all know how hard we work. And the thing is though, they calculate on how fast you respond to things. And that's the bad side of this. And I guess I'm going to set myself up a little bit now. But when you guys message me, if it's not sales related or if it's beyond the sale, please don't pick, if you can do me a favor, I'm probably going to curse myself now. Can you please not message me through YouTube, through eBay for other stuff? One, talking about external websites is against eBay policy, which means the account starts to get looked at. And also, if it gets to the point that, you know, I don't answer, then my response time metric drops. And not everything requires a response, particularly when we've had a conversation and then I, you know, we're done. But say, for example, we write stuff to each other, and I do answer, but say I didn't. Or you go, okay, thanks for that, bye. the eBay machine starts to think that I need to answer that with buy, to go back and say, I might say, thank you so much, bye. And you go, yeah, okay, bye. But then to eBay, the customer has spoken to me and I haven't answered. So it affects the metrics. And I do think also that having that non-eBay sales related conversation in there, don't forget, guys, the messages get read. So I've had some people tell me very personal things about their lives, and I'm honored to be trusted with that, and I'll never betray that trust. But yeah, they have a bot crawling all those messages. So somewhere there is a record of you chatting saying this happened to you, or this, you know, you didn't feel great, or this happened, yada, yada, yada. And I don't want that for you. So if you want to communicate with me, Instagram is good. You can email me. Email means I will get to it. Instagram, I'm highly likely to get to it. But the YouTube comments, don't use that for personal messages or any detail that you are not happy with the entire world reading, because that is open forum. And I love you guys, and I sincerely do. It sounds like a throwaway when people say that, and I get it. But for me, it is. You guys have saved me sometimes from not feeling great, worrying about my business, wondering what I can do better. And I'm always learning, and I can always do better. But I think it's nice for us all to know that, you know, there's someone else out there having a crack at it. And I got these out in the wrong order, so here they come again, because I've got more books to pop back in. And I think that is the last item that we are picking. When I get home, I will double check the Dead of Christmas books that I've got at home, and I will just simply run a sell similar and get that back in again. Or I might just count how much stock I've got and just list the whole damn lot. But yeah, if you do want to contact me, and I do love it, the other Instagram or email is probably your more private way of doing things. A lady, I can't even find the messages on there, but a lady was messaging me about something really sad, and it flashed up as a notification, and I do not know why this has happened. I literally, and I'm not going to say your name, but a message, I think it was about your daughter passing, and you put that on the YouTube comments. I am sorry, I never responded to that because I got a notification and then it got swallowed up. In fact, I felt terrible because there's been times that people have actually like become new members, done super thanks, and it's buried it all. The algorithm's buried. It shows it eventually, but it's like, it's frustrating because I want to honor the fact that people are reaching out. You guys all know, I think you know me by now, this isn't a character for YouTube. I am not any different in real life, which is good and bad. I'm a bit erratic. I think I'm funny. All the stuff I'm into, I really am into. Yeah, when I started this, I always thought, do not bullshit them. Don't lie about what you're into, what you like, what you think, because it's just shit. People see through it. Like, you know, I meet people when I'm out and about, and they're like, oh, you know, come and have a chat, because I encourage that. And it's kind of nice because they might say, I've heard more than once, it's like, oh, you are the same as in the videos. Yeah, I am. That way I don't have to pretend to be something that I'm not. That's why I show you the screw-ups, guys, because there are many of them. But that way I can never be caught out screwing up, because I screw up. And that is part of the journey and the adventure, and it is not always fun. It's like the last video, I thought, and I think to myself too, it is one of those weird things where you hit a certain point, particularly if you're a younger viewer, when you get to my age. I know that sounds like so old, but when you get to my age, I just think sometimes it's like I've had so much different life experience. If I make a stupid mistake over, I've lost a book or I did this or that, I may as well just tell you. You know, it's all part of the journey. But I think it's like when our parents are bringing us up, or we try as parents anyhow. But you're trying desperately for your children to be better than you. Well, you would want, most people would want that. It's funny, I have been to some places where, and they're places in Geelong, where you can tell there's generational unemployment, and heartbreakingly, there's people who don't want their kids to do better. They want everyone to be in that cycle of poverty. Like, you know, we have a thing in Australia called Centrelink, where or basically a pension, where if you're unfortunate enough to not be able to be employed, or you've got something wrong with you that you're not employable, whatever the case may be, it used to be a lot easier to get. But basically you get paid a very small but a free wage from the government that our taxes fund. Fair enough too. But there are suburbs in Geelong where they're up to like their 4th or 5th generation of people being on those unemployment benefits, who are capable of work, but their parents just don't want them to shine, even though they probably could, if given half the opportunity. I'd never, ever, ever want that. I think it's the worst thing we could possibly do to our children is betray their trust like that. I have actually ground the wheels of this flat. It doesn't roll. That's why I have to drag it. Okay, top 32. That one's a heavy one, but it's not up high. Okay. So, this is the book. There's nothing to it after all that shit. There's nothing to it. It was in a whole bundle of books. I didn't exactly even pay for it. I think they were throwing it out. $0 to $20. I mean, I'm glad the person got it. But yeah, and there's other books. So look for this series. It's popular. I knew nothing about it, but yeah, it's popular. Tiggy and the Magic Paintbrush, and it's a series. A pet called Nibbles. All right. Do we have anything else to grab from here? No, got them, got those, got that. Got that, got that, got that, got that, got that, got that. That is the pick and pack, guys. That was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I always love having you here. I might have a bag here that I can throw that stuff in. And I'll get it home. I'll pack it today, post it tomorrow. But that way there's less stress for me. Like, I hope I get some sales. I'll be back here again tomorrow. I do always come back out on a Monday. Awesome. I'm going to get more stuff ready to come out here. I'm getting down to the sort of the tough bit when it comes. Nearly smashed $129. I didn't, but I did panic. Last thing I want to do is chip that bad boy. There we go, that's better. If you hear a crash and a drop, it's just me crying myself to sleep. Okay, that's all that ready to go. That'll be fairly easy to pack actually, so that's awesome. Let's have a look if off the top of me. Dead of Christmas available everywhere. But if you want it signed, buy it on eBay or off me directly. Okay, I'm going to pop that on the ground. so it doesn't have the height to drop. Okay. Have a quick peek here, notifications. Hey, we got a sale, guys, as we were talking. That's exciting. Tub 28. I don't know if you guys remember, but Ali found me a ET toy and it sold. So let's get that one out as well. So that sold for $36.80. Tub 28. Tub 28, yeah. Just as you're packing to leave, the sound of the ring-a-ding-ding. Oh, I know that there was, I sold a cabbage patch recently. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. It's bizarre, but yeah, that's up on the store too. Bloody see-through body. E.T. How cute is that though? Very sweet. Very sweet. So that's a pretty good run. Lovely last minute sale as we're packing up. One thing less for me to do. I'll leave the socket set here in case I need it for tomorrow. And that was timely. That was super cool. Super cool, super cool. I might go live later today. I still haven't done the Transformer toys. I know I keep talking about it. And let's just quickly check something here. Oh, that's lovely. So David just answered. He said, you 2-3 times now you've given me help directly and it's more than paid for the coffee. So don't see it as generosity. See it as your own generosity being repaid. Thank you, mate. I do appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot of reach out from the Taking Tubs to the Warehouse episode. I'm glad I've been able to be of some help. So guys, thank you so much. Have a look through the comments. You guys are beautiful. If you see someone reaching out and you feel that you can help them, reach out to them. A lot of you are getting to know each other, which makes me super happy. Some of you guys have actually, some of the members have formed friendships with each other outside of here. Outside of YouTube, like they're now mates on Instagram and stuff. So we are building a family, guys. You know, there's nearly, I think, 1,930 of us, and it's a privilege to have started the friendship with everyone. It really is. So I'm going to get this stuff home. I'm going to pack it. It's not like in the old one where I had to put a lot of stuff away. I'm just going to lock the door and go. Bloody ripper. In any case, I'll get out of here. Cheers to you guys, and thank you so very much for everything you do. Nothing is ever taken for granted, not even for a split second. And I do hope that these videos are my way of paying back the love and the support that you show me. So it all started wanting to help people, and we've just built this beautiful family, and it will continue to grow, guys. So, and you've been, all of you, from the first time you're watching today through to people who've been here since the beginning. We're all growing it together. So thank you for that. And yeah, old Flippery Doodar's got to go home and get some more drafts done. I'll upload this for the members today. Everyone else will get it tomorrow. And yeah, I might go live with that Transformers thing later this afternoon if time permits. You guys won't even know about it. You'll just see me alive. So I hope there's some good toy people on. Yeah, I might even let Mark know that he can post out, and he'll be getting this 24 hours too late if I do it. Isn't that right, Mark? And I will say, Dave, thanks for the coffee, mate. All right, laters.